following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, again, Florida is spiking big time. As of this morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time, it had about 5,000 new cases of the coronavirus. And so probably by the end of the day, it could be 7 or 9 or something like that. And it's one of those things where all these spring breakers and all these bikers are down there because of the warm weather. And many of them are infected, of course. Infection rates are skyrocketing. And Europe is continuing to shut down. As I said yesterday, and I've been looking at it, I think there's sort of like 3 variants that have showed up in India. And, of course, their cases are spiking and the deaths are spiking and so forth in India. And it's one of those things where you have to appreciate there's 2 populations in India. The northern 9 states are people who live on nothing but wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And I'm guessing now, but I'll find out in the next couple of days, that these new variants and spiking is going on there because the people in the 9 northern states are living on wheat, barley, rye, and oats. They have 95% of the cases of the coronavirus and 85% of the infections. The southern 20 states and 7 territories in India have only 5% of the deaths and only 15% of the infections. And they live like Asians. They live on rice and sweet potatoes and corn and seaweed and that kind of stuff because of the environment. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Now, India, in the Spanish flu in 1918, they lost, it was 20 million dead in 6 months in the Spanish flu, 110 million infected in that 6 months. And the United States, we lost 657,000 dead. Okay, not quite 20 million, 657,000 dead during that 2 years of the Spanish flu. Our worst day was in October of 1918, where we lost 195,000 Americans, okay, from the Spanish flu. And, of course, that's why we wrote the book, Hell's Kitchen, in 2005, and a couple of years before that, in 2003, we did the CD because H1N1, SARS, MERS was popping up, and we'd already gone through the polio thing, and we'd gone through the HIV, and we'd gone through the Asian flu, and all these pandemics are hitting us. Within 100 years, we've had like 5 pandemics. What's going on here? Well, that's because, again, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City, in the bluff where we're looking at the construction of Brooklyn Bridge, Thomas Edison and Jonathan Liebs pulled a switch and started electricity, first commercial electric generating plant. Within 10 years, everybody in the industrialized world had converted to electricity. And guess what? There was no more minerals in our diets because the wood ashes and coal ashes were the minerals we put into the gardens for fertilizer, but we also put it in our porridge and our soup and bread dough and all that kind of stuff. And people, whether you were a king or a business owner or a boat captain or a farmer or a fisherman, everybody's getting minerals from the wood ashes and coal ashes. Well, then when the people started saying, doctor, I'm feeling kind of funky. Shouldn't I be taking some vitamins? Nah, just eat well and get everything you need. Well, and then, of course, people would gain weight, and they said, you're eating too much animal fat. Stop eating animal fat and eat more whole grains. Well, that was the, that was the last pebble on the bowl here and that drove all these pandemics because everybody's immune system was dead. Okay, because gluten was killing, eating the whole grains, oatmeal for breakfast, Aunt Jemima's pancakes for breakfast, waffles, pancakes, cream of wheat, breakfast of champions, Wheaties, spaghetti. We had all these breads and muffins, bagels, you name it. It was like crazy. Okay, Girl Scout cookies, it's all gluten. And so one of these things you have to appreciate is you become a susceptible society when you're eating gluten, and your villi and your intestines go away. Even if you're supplementing, you're only going to absorb, say, 2%. You're not going to get enough to make your bone marrow happy so it can make all the white blood cells and antibodies, platelets, and red blood cells to defend you. So that's why we're getting such a highly variable result from these vaccines. And, of course, physicians are blaming this on, quote, the variants, unquote. Now, it could be the variants. It could also be, they get the virus and they don't have any defenses, and so they get the infection. They're calling them variants. Well, they can't get the infection. They've been vaccinated. They've been vaccinated twice, and then 30 days later they die from the coronavirus. Well, how does that work? Well, it's a variant. The vaccine didn't work for it. Well, maybe the vaccine didn't work because they were eating gluten all their life and not supplementing. And so, again, when you compare all these Asian countries with the European-based countries, I'm going to go to Hong Kong right now and Arizona. Both of them have about 7.5 million people. Hong Kong has 11,429 infections and 204 dead. Arizona, with the same population, 7.5 million, has 838,000 infections and 17,000 dead. Well, 17,000 dead is a lot more than 200. 58,000 is more than 11,000. Gluten alert in Arizona. Latinos, blacks, and indigenous peoples, 40, 50, 60%, depending on what county they're in. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, education is everything. You get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Immortality. And learn how to add 25 to 50 healthier years to your life, how to fend off the coronavirus. Now, you have to appreciate that this, and you hear me talking about Latinos and blacks and indigenous peoples. It's not a racial thing. It's a cultural thing. It's a dietary thing. And I have two of my favorite comparisons which prove that, okay? One of which, of course, is the Ojibwe Indians in Minnesota. The other is the Navajo in Arizona, and they both have about the same population in their main reservations, about 350,000 people. The Ojibways have 27 infections and 0 dead. The Navajos have 30,000 infections and 1,200 dead. Well, what's going on there? Well, the Navajos eat wheat, butter, and oats, and the Ojibways, for 400 years, have been eating wild rice and algae from the Great Lakes, and they do not eat wheat, barley, and oats. There you go. Let's also look at Nigeria versus Brazil. These are today's figures. They have about 208 million people each, and the Nigerians are 98% black African tribal peoples. Brazil is about 47% white and 47% mulatto and 6% black, and the rest are Asians and so forth. So Brazil is primarily white, and Nigeria is almost 100% black. Yet Nigeria has 2,000 dead. Brazil has 300,000 dead. Nigeria has 162,000 infections, and Brazil has 12 million. What's the difference? Well, Nigeria lives on the west coast of Africa, and they live on corn, maize, rice, sweet potatoes, beans, squash, and seaweed. Brazil lives on wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Well, there you go. Again, it's the difference. It's the dietary thing. It's not a racial thing. And I urge everybody to eat like Asians, get rid of the bad stuff, take your 90 essential nutrients, give your bone marrow what it needs to make antibodies, white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets so it can kill the virus. And that's why the Asians have a easier time when it comes to this coronavirus thing. The last comparison I'll give you here, I've got to run to Doug, is Mexico versus Japan. They both have about 127 million people. Japan has quickly 9,000 dead. Mexico has 200,000 dead. Japan has 462,000 infections, and Mexico has 2.2 million infections. Mexico lives on wheat, butter, and oats, and Japan lives on rice, sweet potatoes, corn, beans, squash, and seaweed. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story headlined, Reduce Blood Pressure by Avoiding Sugary Foods and Eating Whole Fruits. According to researchers from the University of Delaware, they found that eating a sugar-rich diet was linked to high blood pressure, and they say higher sugar intake was found to significantly be associated with higher systolic and diastolic blood pressure in women, even after controlling for age, income, body mass index, physical activity levels, daily caloric intake, and medication use. They say eating whole fruits was significantly associated with lower diastolic blood pressure in both men and women. And they say consuming about 2.3 teaspoons less of added sugar and eating a cup of whole fruit can significantly reduce blood pressure. Whole fruits bring several important nutrients into a healthy diet, including fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other bioactive compounds. They say high blood pressure is a major risk factor for heart disease. Over time, hypertension tears the delicate tissues inside your arteries, and they list several ways to naturally lower blood pressure, things like exercise, eating berries, drinking less alcohol, cutting back on salt, eating potassium-rich foods, reducing caffeine intake, and managing stress. So there you go.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Doug. Again, the doctors have got a skewed view here because there's an enormous amount of sugar in fruit. Okay, what's happening here is there's no gluten in fruit. When they're talking about sugary foods, what are we talking about? Cookies and pie and stuff like that, which not only have sugar in them, but they also have gluten. And so they're a little bit screwy on that one because you can't blame it on the sugar alone. It's the gluten and the sugary foods, not the sugar. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Youngevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, if you're going to get some of these books and CDs and DVDs, learn how to add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life and fend off this coronavirus, go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. Now, because Char and I are going to take this segment, I looked at Michigan, where Char lives, and they have a population of 10 million people, and compared that with Georgia with 10 million people, but their demographics is different. Georgia has the highest level of a black population. It's like 34% of their population is black, and Michigan has 17,000 dead from the corona. Georgia has 18,000. Not too much different. But here it comes. Michigan has 706,000 infections, and Georgia has 1 million infections, 1,050,000. Okay, so what's the difference here, Charmaine? What's going on? Why are there so many more infections in Georgia than there are in Michigan?
Well, apparently the people in Georgia eat worse than the people in Michigan, apparently.
That's correct.
But I think we eat pretty bad here, too, really.
Well, you do, because you got 17,000 dead. That's not nice. Okay? But it's a big difference between 700,000 and 1 million. Okay? And so it's like 250,000 people different. And so it's one of those things where it's not a racial thing, but it is a cultural thing. It's a dietary thing. And so if people are eating, now, you know, when you and I used to go out to eat, you know, we'd go to all the steak houses and all this, that, and the other. And, you know, people would eat the typical stuff. And what do you think about the percentages of people in Michigan who supplement? Are most of your customers and associates from Michigan, or are your people from all over the world?
They're from all over.
Yeah.
So I think that couldn't even scratch. I mean, we got 10 million people in Michigan, counting babies all the way through seniors. So, and I don't have, I don't even have a percentage of them signed up.
Okay, well, almost, not quite, but almost 10% are infected, okay, in Michigan. Okay, and so it's a significant number of infections. And last night, at the end of the day, we had 66,000 new infections in the USA, 66,000 new infections, which is an improvement. In the middle of last year, it was like 100,000 per day, and now it's running between 60 and 65, 66,000 per day. So it's dropped 30-40% of the infection rate. And so hopefully some of these vaccinations are doing good, but they're not going to do good unless you're supplementing with the 90s so your bone marrow can respond to the vaccination. Do vaccinations kill the virus, Char?
No, they don't, because I have my husband's nephew, great-nephew, died. Well, his mother found him on the floor a week ago today. She went to go to work in the morning, and he was laying dead on her kitchen floor at 31 years old. He'd had it twice. He had a defibrillator in him, so he obviously was in very ill health. But 31 years old is still too young to die.
Yeah.
But
he had the coronavirus twice?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. His immune system was not working. Too much gluten. Thank you, Charmaine. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 3388 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 3388. Enjoy!
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget my new CDs. I got one called The Manchurian Prescription. I speak in English for 5 minutes, then it's translated into Mandarin Chinese for 5 minutes, and so on for an hour. And go into these pre-existing conditions that set you up for the coronavirus infections and deaths. And we did this through speaking to Singapore, and they translated it to like 8 different Asian languages. I really want you to get this CD and take it to your Chinatown and your big cities. Go to the radio stations, go to the TV stations, go to the newspapers, go to the small businesses which are hurting because there's no tourism in there now because of everything shut down, and see if we can't save these communities, and we'll be able to help them a lot. We also have the red warning light, which goes into these pre-existing conditions. That's all in English. This is pharmacist Keith and myself. And then, of course, the Wallach corpus, which replaces the, let's see here, the corpus from the Hippocratic corpus. That's it, the Hippocratic corpus, which came way, way, way before even the New Testament, okay? And so Hippocrates was considered the founder of modern medicine. And really, it's 2,000 years have gone by, and nothing has changed. So it's time for a change. So that's why we came out with the Wallach corpus to replace the Hippocratic corpus. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Georgia. And Sasha, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Sasha, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
This is a follow-up call. I called before with O&A in both my eyes, and I had just came back from the hospital, and I got an LP and a MRI, and they found lesions on my spinal cord and some on my brain and antibodies in my spinal fluid. And they said this could be demyelinating disease.
Okay, stop there a minute. Remind us, how old are you, Sasha?
18.
18. Okay, and how much do you weigh?
125.
Okay. Do you have any joint problems? Do you have any, like, arthritis or pain in your wrist or feet or back or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It's like a little pain. I have pain in my arms.
Both arms or one?
It switches.
Okay. And then, do you have any tinnitus or ringing in your ears?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay. Do you have any hiccups, anything like that?
No.
Okay. So, Charmaine, what's going on here? Now, Sasha's only 18 years old, but she's got tinnitus, ringing in the ears. She's got ONA, optic nerve atrophy. She's slowly losing her vision. What is going on?
It's common. She's got osteoporosis of the skull.
No, wait a minute. She's only 18 years old. How can she have osteoporosis
well, look at
of the skull?
My husband's nephew is only 31 years old, and he was dropped dead on his kitchen floor.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Got to take care of yourself.
Okay, yeah, you can get osteoporosis at birth, and the fact that you have this pain in your arms, in both arms, it kind of switches one to the other, ringing in the ears, that's a squeezing of the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve. Let's see here. What the tinnitus is okay, the eighth cranial nerve. What cranial nerve is being squeezed when you have ONA, optic nerve atrophy?
I do not know that without looking at the book.
It's the optic nerve, cranial nerve number 2. So if you take those supplements, get off all the bad foods you can absorb, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown, and oats. Take your Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, MSM, vitamin D3, and call us every 2 weeks, and we'll walk you through this, Sasha.
And that does open a line. Call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. Drug companies are always looking for new ways to push their products. In the case of statins, the anti-cholesterol cardiovascular medications so beloved by drug companies and doctors who liberally dispense them to the tune of $30 billion annually, the search has been on to take advantage of their toxic effects as a novel way to kill cancer cells. So it came as no surprise when researchers at the University of Pittsburgh concluded that cholesterol-lowering statin drugs may be able to mitigate the metastases or spreading of various cancerous tumors. The discovery is being explored as a way of creating new cancer treatments based on the mechanism of action of the statins, namely their ability to stop cells from making cholesterol. What these researchers are saying is that statin drugs not only poison cholesterol-making processes taking place inside of cells, they ultimately poison the cells themselves. In this case, their ability to get around. In other words, the scientists are basically concluding that statin drugs are cytotoxic or toxic to cells. True, the studied effects were chemotherapy. They were demonstrated on cells that were cancerous, but because all cells need cholesterol, it's somewhat obvious that the same kind of toxicity will occur in healthy ones too. So if you're concerned about cancer and metastases, one day you may have to take a statin drug. But if you're not sick and want to stay that way, and if you value the health of your cells, you might want to think twice about whether you really want to take that cytotoxic statin. Your cells will be grateful. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm a pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the CBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And just also for Sasha, you want to get a hold of this book. It's all in your head. It goes into the 25 different diseases that are very common when people have osteoporosis of the skull, including what used to be called Erb's palsy. Now it's called Wallach's palsy because Herb thought it was a genetic thing, but it's really just nutritional deficiency, osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the spinal cord as it comes out of the back of the skull through the big hole, okay, which is called the foramen magnum, which is Latin for big hole. And it squeezes the spinal cord, and you get kind of like a low back issues where you have sciatica, where you have low back issues, and it shows up as pain and numbness and tingling in your feet. It's not a foot problem, it's a back problem. Same way here, when you have this stuff going on in your arms and hands and fingers, it's your skull squeezing your spinal cord as it comes out of the back of the skull because you have osteoporosis, and this is all easily reversible. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Alabama. And Tasha, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Tasha.
Hello, Dr. Wallace. Hello, Dr. Wallace. My name is
Hi.
Tasha. I'm from Alabama. I have Graves' disease. I have a water. It's 2 to 3 times bigger than it used to be, and the doctors want to cut it out.
Okay.
Iodine.
How old are you? Yeah, how old are you?
Heart surgery. I'm 29. I weigh 150.
Okay. And let's see here. You're only 29 years old. Do you have any gray hair?
No.
Okay. Do you have any varicose veins in your legs?
Yes, a little bit of.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Any skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, asthma, anything like that?
Everything else seems to be fine. It's the water is causing me problems. Sometimes eating and swallowing and choking a lot.
Okay.
I know it's from
Okay.
the disease.
Okay. Now, Charmaine, what would you do for Tasha here? She's 29 years old, 150 pounds, and she's got goiter. She's got a thing going on with her thyroid gland, and she also has varicose veins. Okay. So what's going on with her?
Well, I would say she's probably got a gluten intolerance.
Mm-hmm. And so, is the goiter a genetic thing?
No.
No, it's actually a nutritional deficiency. Okay, same thing with the varicose veins. It's a nutritional deficiency. It's something you see more often in middle-aged people and older people, but I've seen it in little kids. Okay, so it's not unusual. And so, what would you give her at 150 pounds to deal with her thyroid issues?
Well, for everything, I would get her on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no oils, no burnt animal fat. And then I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I'd get her on Ultimate Daily Classic, Ocean's Gold, vitamin D3 for absorption, and she may want to and get some MSM for the
bone marrow.
General, yeah, for bone marrow, right?
And also, you picked the right one because it has all the right nutrients in it to deal with those varicose veins also. And but the goiter will go away very quickly. I'd also have her get rid of the cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, that kind of stuff, because it does interfere with thyroid function. And Tasha, you need to get a hold of that book, Let's Play Doctor, because it'll teach you how to monitor your own thyroid glands. You don't have to run in and pay $100 for an office call and $200 for the laboratory fee. You can do it yourself. But goiter is a very easy thing to prevent, a very easy thing to reverse, and it's all a nutritional deficiency thing, usually secondary to gluten. So Charmaine gets an A+ again. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know what's going on because you have a very common problem, and so our listeners want to hear your testimony. They want to know how you're doing. You go to a doctor, let's see what they say. They're all talking about all these various things, when really it's just a simple nutritional deficiency because you're eating gluten. No wheat, no brown rye oats, no sugar, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils, and no cruciferous vegetables. And on those Ocean's Gold, I would take 3 of those twice a day. They have, 8 or 9 different algae and seaweeds and stuff like that from the ocean. And if I were to throw in anything else, it would be the Fucoid Z, which is also from the ocean. There's 8 or 9 different algae and seaweed and stuff like that. Take 3 of those twice a day, and that'll speed up the healing of that goiter. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Chicago, Illinois, and Lawrence, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Lawrence, you're on the air. Thank you, sir. How can we help you?
Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
My question is regarding prostate cancer, and I have a paper here with a statement on it from you. It says, Dr. Wallach says prostate cancer will not kill you. It does not spread to other organs. It's the treatment that kills you. So my question is, my doctor and them saying that my PSA is over 100. So they're saying that it may spread to other parts of my body and stuff like that. So they want me to go to proton therapy, but
Okay. Well, here let me answer to these questions. Prostate cancer can go other places, but it's not one that's aggressive. Okay, like colon cancer and lung cancer and stuff like that. Okay, and so people can have prostate cancer for 20 years and not die from it. Okay, where very rarely are you going to have lung cancer for 20 years. You usually have it for 3, 4, 5 years and you're dead. Okay, but prostate cancer is a slow, grinding thing. Okay, so you do have to be aware, because if you don't take care, it can kill you, but it takes a little longer to kill you than other cancers. And so it's usually then the treatment that kills you, because doctors get over-aggressive and they use too much treatment, and so the treatment kills you before the prostate cancer does. How much do you weigh, sir?
I weigh 184.
Okay, and how old are you? 66?
I'm sorry, I'm 67.
Oh, 67, okay. All right. Okay, do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
Maybe a little arthritis, but other than that, no.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for Lawrence here? He's 67 years old. He's got a little bit of arthritis. He's 184 pounds, and he has prostate cancer, and he's obviously concerned, rightfully so. Any type of cancer is potentially dangerous. So what would you do for him?
Well, first of all, he's got to get off all the bad stuff, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils of any kind, no fried foods, and no burnt animal fat. Then, to save him money, because of his weight, he needs 2 packs. I would get him on a healthy bone and joint pack and 1 healthy brain and heart pack, and then I'd add to that Ultimate Daily Classic, Prost FX, and then he could also take the Zera test. Wouldn't hurt.
No.
And I would get him on the...
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
I would not put those 2 in, because I don't want to drive the prostate, okay?
Okay.
So let's leave out the Zera test. No Zera test and no Prost FX. Everything else is correct, okay?
Then
and so,
he needs I would get him on some, well, first of all, he can take some extra selenium, because he'll get 1 bottle with the pack. He needs another bottle of selenium. I would get him on some Oxy Body Cherry Berry also, and some Fucoid Z.
Oh, you get an A+ on that one. Yeah, Fucoid Z. Go ahead and take 3 capsules twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month on that one. If you prefer liquid, we have a liquid form of the Fucoid Z. It's called Z Radical. Exactly the same ingredients. It's just one's a liquid, one's capsules. And it supports your immune system, which is your bone marrow, anti-inflammatory. And so that's the direction I would go. And, Doug's going to post this, so you'll be able to see later this afternoon or tomorrow what we said. Keep us informed what the doctor says. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day.
So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Jed, Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 95 Crusade. And again, if you're going to get these tools and learn how to take care of yourself, go to www.drjwallach.com and browse through there. There's CDs, DVDs, and books, and you'll soon know more than a doctor knows, which is very scary. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Salt Lake City, Utah. And Shelley, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Shelley, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Call.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Let's go.
Okay. I'm calling about my friend, S, and myself. Sylvia's she has cancer, kidney cancer, and I have stage 4 kidney problems.
Okay, are you on dialysis?
No, pretty close to it.
Okay. Okay, well, let's deal with you first, okay? And we may have to do your friend tomorrow, but let's do you first here. Okay, how much do you weigh and how old are you?
Over 65, weigh 150.
Okay. All right, any other issues? How about pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
I just started getting arthritis in my hands and my feet, and I'm on thyroid pills.
Okay, what about high blood pressure?
The blood pressure's low. I'm cold all the time. My core temperature is at usually about 96.
Okay, stop. We only have seconds here. You have gray hair and varicose veins?
Yes.
Okay. Charmaine, what's going on here with Shelley?
Well, she's got a gluten intolerance, and that's causing all these other problems.
Okay, so what would you do for her? She's 150 pounds. She's got kidney. She's close to being put on dialysis. She's got thyroid issues, and she's got varicose veins. She's got stuff going on with her joints. What would you do for her?
Okay, first of all, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, no burnt animal fat, no oils, no fried foods. Then, to save money, because she's at the weight with the problems that she needs 2 packs. I'd get her on a healthy brain and heart pack and a healthy bone and joint pack. And then I would add to that the Ultimate Daily Classic. She should get 2 bottles of that. She needs also MSM. And would you put her on the Ocean's Gold? Yeah, she needs the Ocean's Gold, definitely.
Yeah, because you got thyroid, yeah.
Yeah, Ocean's Gold. And and vitamin D3 for absorption. She needs that.
Okay, so that's a way to start for Shelley. And let's see, we're pretty close. For a cancer patient, what type of cancer does your friend have?
Kidney cancer. She can hardly eat. I have trouble standing up, so does she.
Okay, so she might, I'm sure, they may take her kidneys out. They may do radiation, all that kind of stuff. But what would you give her friend with
How much
kidney
does
cancer?
her friend weigh?
About 100, maybe 140, 150.
Okay, basically she could do the same thing, except instead of a bone and joint pack, she could take 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and all the same stuff that we just recommended for. Except I'd give her the Ocean's Gold anyway for the cancer.
I'd give her the Ocean's Gold, but also I'd give her the Fucoid Z, 3 of those twice a day. Okay, and then give us a call. Let us know every couple of weeks what the doctors say. But the things that you have are easily resolved. The kidney cancer is another issue. And so, there's several approaches to that. They may want to remove her kidneys unless it's already a stage 4 or something like that, and it's gone to her liver and her lungs and so forth. So it's too late to remove the kidneys because it's already spread. But if it hasn't spread, that might be one of their considerations. But exactly, Shar gave the right prescription for that. And the Ocean's Gold and the, let's see here, the Fucoid Z, which has all these algae and everything, is going to give the trace minerals to the bone marrow, which is her best defense. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.